If you plan to run your AC only during summers, up to 6 months in a year, or run your AC for less than 12 hours in a day, a 3-star AC is sufficient for you. Depending on the brand, the upfront cost of 3-star ACs can almost be 20% lower than a 5-star AC. Why pay more if you don't need it? This video will focus on 3-star ACs. Check the video I've linked here if you need a 5-star AC instead. So let's start with a step-by-step approach to shortlist the right AC for you. There are 5 key things to consider: the right tonnage, the cooling efficiency, the energy efficiency, the value capabilities, and lastly, the pricing, service, and warranty. Let's start with the tonnage. ACs are available in different capacities defined by its tonnage: 0.8 ton, 1 ton, 1.5 ton, 2 ton, and so on. 1.5 ton is the most common tonnage which is suitable for a majority of people. A 1.5 ton or above AC is essential if you have a larger room, east or west facing windows, you stay on higher floors, or you stay in areas with high ambient temperature. If you need a smaller tonnage, the same models I recommend later are available in a smaller 1 ton tonnage as well. Next, the most important aspect of why we buy an AC. It's cooling efficiency. The cooling capacity is what determines how quickly your room will get cooled. 1.5 ton AC should have a cooling capacity of 5 kilowatt or above. This is where many compromises are made by many AC models. Many lower cost ACs compared have a cooling capacity of 4.8 kilowatt only. In my opinion, this 5% difference in cooling capacity is okay if the price is much lower. It will take slightly longer to cool, or they can be used in smaller rooms effectively. Surprisingly, the Samsung Bespoke AI and LG 2025 model have lower cooling capacities for a 1.5 ton AC, and they're definitely not budget. Lloyd, Panasonic, Blue Star, and Voltas have the best cooling capacities. If you stay in areas with high ambient temperatures, you should consider an AC that supports higher maximum temperature. Most ACs only support up to 52 degrees Celsius with the exception of Acer, Lloyd, Haier, Panasonic, IFB, LG, and Samsung, with Samsung supporting the best of up to 58 degrees Celsius and Lloyd Heavy Duty up to 60. Next is the energy efficiency. There are 2 key aspects to consider here: the ICR rating, where higher is better, and the electricity consumed per year, where lower is better. The ICR rating needs to be refreshed and requalified by brands with the latest BEE label standards periodically. Most ACs except the Lloyd Heavy Duty AC support the period of up to December 2025. Amongst the 1.5 ton 3-star ACs compared, Panasonic, Lloyd, Samsung Bespoke AI, Daikin, and LG have the best ICR rating. Let's now talk about the electricity consumed. Remember, the electricity consumed that is published is determined under test conditions, 1600 hours, which comes to less than 4 hours per day. Your electricity consumption will be different based on your actual usage. ACs that have a lower cooling capacity consume lower electricity than those that have a higher cooling capacity. So I would recommend you to prioritize your cooling capacity over the electricity consumed metric. Next, let's talk about some value capabilities. Most ACs these days support stabilizer-free operations, in general between 145 to 280 volts. But the supported range can vary. For example, LG supports a broad range from 120 to 290 volts, while Cruise supports 165 to 285 volts. So if you stay in an area with high and frequent voltage fluctuations, it's better to add a stabilizer to your AC, as replacing the PCB is more expensive if it is damaged. If you have stable input power, a stabilizer is not required for these ACs. Many ACs that you see on the screen have smart home capabilities, which allow you to remotely operate the AC, control its temperature, understand power utilization, and so on. So if a brand has 2 ACs with and without smart home, the one with the smart capabilities is obviously more expensive. So you should buy it only if you need it. Auto clean, humidity control, and filters are available in all ACs these days. No differentiation there. ACs have only some level of purification with the use of PM 2.5 filters. But to purify the air, it is better to get an air purifier instead. And lastly, let's discuss the pricing, service, and warranty. The best performance 1.5 ton 3-star ACs are in the range between 35 to 40,000. Installation is not included in the price of ACs. All AC brands require you to pay the installation team at the time of installation, ranging from 1000 rupees to 1500 rupees plus tax based on the brand. I went over thousands of reviews to understand the product satisfaction and serviceability of different AC brands. As you can see on the screen, Godrej, Media, Lloyd, Haier, Carrier, IFB, LG, Samsung and Daikin rank best in terms of both product satisfaction and serviceability. Warranty in general is 1 year with 10 years on the inverter compressor. Cruise and Whirlpool are the only exception, which give only 5 years on the inverter compressor, while Godrej, Media, Haier, Samsung, Hitachi give a 5 years on the product, which is good. Many brands like Godrej, Voltas, Panasonic, Samsung, LG, Hitachi, IFB also give additional warranty on the PCB, which is even better. Okay, so now that we understand how to narrow the list of 1.5 ton 3-star ACs based on your needs, let's discuss my recommendations for the best ACs in this segment. First, let's talk about the top 5 ACs that offer the best cooling performance. My first recommendation is the Panasonic 2025 1.5 ton 3-star AC. Panasonic has an essential variant and an advanced variant which includes AI and Wi-Fi 2 at about 2 to 3,000 rupees higher. The core features of both ACs remains the same. Good ICR rating of 4, cooling capacity of 5.05 kilowatt and support of up to 55 degrees Celsius. It also has a Shield Blue Plus technology for anti-corrosive protection. As for the cons, some users have had issues with installation and serviceability. The essential variant only gives a 4-year warranty on the PCB, while the advanced variant gives 5 years. My next recommendation is the Samsung Windfree 2025 1.5 ton 3-star AC. This Windfree AC helps to cool the room with no direct cold draft, making cooling very uniform and comfortable. It also includes smart controls for remote control, monitoring and supports voice command from Alexa and Google Assistant. It is, however, more expensive than other smart ACs. Samsung installation and service is generally regarded as one of the best. My next recommendation is the Hitachi 2025 1.5 ton 3-star AC. This has a 4-way air swing for better cooling and ice clean technology to ensure that the air from the AC remains clean and fresh. It also has a long air throw, which helps to cover large areas effectively. As for the cons, while this Hitachi AC is powerful in terms of cooling up to a maximum temperature of 52 degrees Celsius, it is not as energy efficient as the other two models that I have recommended. My fourth recommendation is the IFB 1.5 ton 3-star AC, the 2025 model. This AC has a 7-stage air treatment with different types of filters for cleaner air. It is durable with a nanotech coating for corrosion resistance and offers 1-year warranty on the product with 10 years on the compressor and 5 years on the PCB. While the cooling performance of this AC is great up to a maximum temperature of 55 degrees Celsius, it is not energy efficient as the Panasonic and the Samsung models that I recommended earlier. It also does not have smart home capabilities if that is important for you. My last recommendation in this high performance segment is the Daikin 1.5 ton 3-star AC, which includes a PM 2.5 filter for cleaner air and Coanda airflow for better distribution throughout the room. It is, however, a 2024 model and has lower cooling and energy efficiency performance compared to the other models recommended. Now, if you're on a budget under 30,000, I have two recommendations for you. Both of these have lower than the recommended cooling capacity for 1.5 ton ACs, but fare quite well on other parameters. My first recommendation is the Cruise AC, which offers efficient cooling at an affordable price. It has a 100% copper condenser with rust shield for technology for durability. It has a cooling capacity of 4.8 kilowatt, which some users have found ineffective, but works well in majority of small to medium sized rooms. Compared to the other high performance ACs, it also supports a lower maximum temperature and a smaller stabilizer free range. So consider adding a stabilizer if your voltage fluctuates beyond 165 to 285 volts. My next recommendation is the Marq by Flipkart 1.5 ton 3-star AC. This AC is ideal if you're seeking only essential AC features at an affordable price. This has a turbo cool mode that cools in under 20 minutes, even at 55 degrees Celsius, which is the max temperature that it supports. As for the cons, there have been some complaints about installation and customer service, but this always depends on the area you live in as well. If you found this video useful, share the video and subscribe to become part of the 120,000 plus community that trusts us with their decision making. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.